The life and sad ending of Nat King Cole. Nat King Cole was born Nathaniel Adams Coles on March 17, 1919 in Montgomery, Alabama, USA, to Edward Coles and Perlina Coles. He had 3 brothers and a half-sister. He began taking piano lessons from the time he was 4 years old. His mother was his first instructor, and he was soon guided by a church choir director. At the age of 12, he started taking formal music lessons. He was taught jazz, Western classical music, and gospel music. He would often sneak out of the home to listen to artists at various clubs in Chicago. At 15, he dropped out of high school in order to pursue a music career as a jazz pianist. For a brief period of time, he worked with his brother Eddie, who helped him bag his first opportunity in recording in 1936. He performed on the national tour of the music revue, Shuffle Along, in which he played the piano. From 1937, he started working on what would later become the music group King Cole Trio. As a member of King Cole Trio, he went on various tours. In 1943, the group tasted breakthrough success with That Ain't Right, which was also written by him. Later in 1943, the King Cole Trio gained mainstream success with the song Straight Up and Fly Right. Written by him, the song was inspired by one of his father's sermons. King Cole Trio continued to enjoy success at the top music charts with many pop singles and holiday classics. The Christmas song and I Love You for Sentimental Reasons were popular hits. During the 1950s, he went on to pursue a career as a solo artist and soon became a successful one, hearing many hits like Unforgettable, Too Young, Mona Lisa, and Nature Boy. He soon managed to work with some of the biggest names in the game like Louis Armstrong, Ella Fitzgerald, and Nelson Riddle. He also became friends with popular crooner Frank Sinatra. He often faced racism when he toured the South. In 1956, while he was performing in Alabama, a mixed-race concert, he was attacked by a group of white supremacists. He was often criticized for not taking a stand on racism-related issues, but always expressed that he was more of a performer and not an activist. He also struggled to find his way in the civil rights movement. In 1956, he hosted the NBC show The Nat King Cole Show. With this, he became the first African American to host a variety series on television. In 1957, after the Nat King Cole Show went off the air, he was seen on The Ed Sullivan Show and The Gary Moore Show. He was also seen in the drama Istanbul. In the late 50s, his career in the record charts took a downward spiral. However, luckily, this did not continue for a very long time, as from the early half of the next decade, his career took a good turn again. In 1962, he topped the charts once again with the country-influenced hit song Rambin' Rose. The next year, he won the hearts with his light-hearted Those Lazy, Hazy, Crazy Days of Summer. In 1964, he made his last appearance on the music charts and achieved moderate success with the ballads I Don't Want to Hurt Anymore and I Don't Want to See Tomorrow. In his personal life, his marriage to Nadine Robinson ended in 1948. Just after 6 days after their divorce, he married Maria Hawkins Ellington. The couple had 5 children. He had an extramarital affair with actress Gunilla Hunton, with whom he eventually lived. Sadly, around 1964, he was diagnosed with lung cancer. He died on February 15, 1965. He was inducted into the Alabama Music Hall of Fame and the Alabama Jazz Hall of Fame. He was posthumously awarded the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. He was also inducted in the Jazz Hall of Fame and the Hit Parade of the Fame. In 1994, the U.S. Postal Department issued a stamp featuring him. In 2000, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as one of the major influences on early rock and roll.